All right. Had a little bit of technical difficulties. My bad, y'all. But you know who it is, man. It's your homie Bluminati. And this is Blues House. And you know, Blues House is your house. But yeah, today, man, we're gonna get into it. Talk a little bit about this Furiosa Mad Max saga trailer that dropped. Dope little trailer. Get it to Tom Holland. Is he coming back as Spider-Man for the MCU? I don't know. Do you know? He gonna shed a little bit of light on that. Then gonna get into X-23 coming back for Deadpool 3. Is that gonna happen? Is Daphne King gonna reprise her role? I don't know. But without further ado, welcome to Blues News. Let's go.
How much time till we're on?
We're on, Ron.
What?
We're on the air right now.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we are back. Let's hop into it, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get into this Furiosa trailer, man, with Anna Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth. Should be dope. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch the Mad Max, the latest Mad Max. I did not watch it. I probably need to go watch it. Heard good things. I just never got the chance to get around to watching it. But I hear good things, and maybe this movie might make me go and watch it, if you get what I'm saying. This movie might make me go and watch it. So Furiosa Mad Max saga, directed by George Miller, returns to the wasteland with Furiosa, the prequel to the Mad Max Fury Road. That's the one that I was just talking about. I never saw it. You know what I'm saying? Warner Brothers released their first trailer for the action entry, which sees Anna Taylor-Joy shaving her head to take on the role of Imperator Furiosa, the fierce war captain that Charlize Theron played in the 2015 movie. The prequel, which is the fifth entry in Miller's Mad Max franchise, follows a young Furiosa as she comes into her own after being taken away from the green place of many mothers and immersed into the sinister world. Chris Hemsworth and Tom Burke are also set to star in the film. The new footage was unveiled at CCXP, Brazil's biggest Comic-Con event. CCXP, man, seemed like some things went down there for CCXP. Seemed like some things went down. I didn't know Brazil had a big Comic-Con event like that, so that's a new thing to me. You know what I mean? But it's all good for us YouTubers, right? That some things like that go down. So says Taylor-Joy and Hemsworth joined Miller on stage to preview the upcoming entry, discussing the monstrous gas-guzzling vehicles built for this adventure, along with details about their characters. He's a complicated individual. He's very violent, insane, brutal person that is born from the wasteland, which is the world the Mad Max saga takes place in. He's a product of his environment. Hemsworth says of his character Dementos. That's a dope name. I like that. Dementos. He has been birthed into a space where it's kill or be killed. He's learned to rule with an iron fist. There's a charisma to him, and it's very manipulative charisma. So this dude got the Riz. And that's what the young kids saying, the Riz. Miller directed a prequel and co-wrote the screenplay alongside Nico Lotharis. His last entry in the franchise, Fury Road, starring Tom Hardy, Charlize Theron, and Nicholas Hoult, took the world by storm with his immersive world building, high-octane car stunts, and stellar performances. The film scored a whopping 10 nominations at the Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Director, Cinematography, and Visual Effects. It won in the categories of film and editing and visual effects. It won the categories of film editing, sound mixing, production design, makeup, hairstyle, and costume. So it racked up. Many of the collaborators from Fury Road, including the film editor, they're all on board with this one. So without further ado, and you know, WB don't be playing, but I'm gonna drop this trailer. Let's watch this trailer, man. Let's watch this trailer. I ain't worried about them. They're not gonna let me blow it up.
Whatever you have to do.
Hold on. Why they not letting me blow it up? They tripping. They are tripping. So hold on, give me 1 second. Now I gotta find the trailer because they not letting me go full screen for y'all, man. They not letting me go full. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. My bad, y'all. We do it like this. Yeet. Here we go.
Whatever you have to do. However long it takes. Promise me you'll find your way home. Furiosa. Give me this promise.
Crazy thing is, I like Anna Taylor-Joy, man. I think she was wasted in the New Mutants movie because that could have been something crazy, right? She was playing Ayanna Rasputin, which is a fan favorite. Well, not a fan, one of my favorite mutants out of the X-Men mythos, and they totally wasted her. You know what I'm saying? That's Colossus's younger sister. She, you know what I'm saying, combined with her mutant power and the magic. Her name is Magic. You know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know if y'all don't know who that is. But I thought they wasted her. That was just a waste of a movie. This shit just looks good, though. I wonder what the budget is for this movie. And then let me know, did the Fury Road look like this? If anybody seen Fury Road.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
That's Chris Hemsworth. It's crazy. He don't even look. Chris Hemsworth don't even look like that. Well, he don't look himself, I should say. That's dope how they hooked him up. So are we gonna see how she like lost her arm and all that? Okay. Some returning characters look like.
The darkest of angels.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch this Fury Road, man. This.
Do you have it in you to make it epic?
That look like cartoon CGI or something. Okay. Not at all. I should say I'm very intrigued. Like, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This looks, I didn't see Mad Max Fury Road, but now I'm gonna have to go back and watch it just because I want to go see this. That's because I want to go see this. This looks good, man. This looks real good. I really want to know what the budget is on this because it seems to be beautifully shot. The cinematography is on point. You know what I mean? So I want to see what's going on with this, man. And it seems like she's got an intriguing backstory. I like the way that they're making her, you know what I'm saying, fleshing her. And that's the thing about, you know, what's going on in the fake world of social media, right? Everybody's saying, oh, y'all just don't want to support because it's female this, female that. Nah, man. You can do strong female characters and people will come support. You can do that if you write it correctly. If it's written correctly, the audiences will show up And the core audience in something like this is men. Men will show up for this, right? And if it's good, we'll show up multiple times. We'll rewatch it. So looks intriguing, man. This spinoff, fleshing out Furiosa with her being, from what I understand, she was a fan favorite from the Fury Road movie. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you do it. That's how you build a character up. And who knows, they might just pivot from, the Mad Max character and just go strictly Furiosa if she works. So if this works, be on the lookout for more Furiosa. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Anna Taylor-Joy being who she is, because she can go on to be, the next hot commodity. She's already hot in Hollywood anyway, but she can go on, and have that huge Hollywood effect. So yeah, man, I'm intrigued by this. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. Y'all going to see it? Do you think it looks intriguing? Is it a big no burner? You know what I'm saying? Big no burger, I should say. Y'all let me know down in the comments. All right. Next up, let's talk about Tom Holland, man. He might have disappointed some people. Did he disappoint some people? I don't know. Did he disappoint some people? Tom Holland. So Tom Holland is engaged in the conversations on the fourth Spider-Man film, right? So, we've all been waiting on this update about Tom Holland and the Spider-Man franchise. And with everyone discussing the current status of Marvel Studios, is it, what's still going on? Is it hope? Will there be another Spider-Man? Well, it seems Tom Holland isn't quite on board just yet. And this will mark the first actor to get a fourth live action entry. And it seems he wants to make sure that it is done quite right, as he feels very protective of this iconic Marvel franchise and character, which is something good. That's not a particularly a bad thing. He wants to protect the character. If it doesn't make sense going forward, why should we do it? And if y'all do it, y'all gonna do it without me if I don't feel like it's the right way to go. I can't do nothing but applaud that. That's the way you should do it. Not necessarily saying you should gatekeep, but if you're gonna gatekeep, that's how you do it. So in the interview, he highlights that he's actively engaging conversations on the fourth entry. All I can say is we've been actively engaging in conversations about what it could potentially look like for a fourth rendition of my character. Whether or not we can find a way to do justice to the character is another thing. I feel very protective over Spider-Man. I feel very, very lucky that we are able to work on a franchise that got better with each movie, that got more successful with each movie, which I think is very rare. And I want to protect his legacy. So I won't make another one for the sake of making another one. It will have to be worth the while of the character. Tom Holland said that. That makes all the sense in the world. It seems like a lot of the actors who take the role of these comic book characters seriously, the mythos, and understand the character development behind these superheroes and the history behind them, they are protective of it. This is kind of still is piggybacking off of what Aman Vellani is saying. Like we got to make something where these characters connect with the audience, because if they don't connect with the audience, then what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? We just making movies, and that ain't how you do it. If you make a good movie, the money will come. Don't make a movie to make money. Make a movie that the audience will enjoy, and the money will come in tenfold. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So the likelihood that he's already signed on and just highlighting how much he cares about the project, as they are trying to make sure they find their way moving forward. There are rumors that they might not fully remove the character from the multiverse saga, through the hints have been for more grounded storylines. So they are looking for more grounded storylines. But the thing is, Spider-Man is like the universal superhero, right? He could do it all. He could be street level, or he could be cosmic. He can be anywhere. That's what's dope about Spider-Man. So perhaps a simply post-credit tie-in is forced upon by Sony And given that they don't want to lose the contract again, still we'll see once they start hearing that the next entry moving forward. So Sony will come out, and I'm pretty sure something to happen once, because I think right now the ball is in Marvel's court because they don't necessarily know what is going on at the House of Mouse. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily know what's going on at the House of Ideas. That's what Marvel is called. And it's a damn fire. You know what I'm saying? It's a house fire over there right now. They can't put the fires out fast enough. So Disney's having issues, Feige's having issues. Everything is on fire over there, you know. So soon as they can right that ship over there, we'll probably hear something from Tom Holland and hear something from Sony about the next installment of Spider-Man. And who knows, maybe they would just say, nah, there will not be a next installment of Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? We just going zero. We're not doing no more. You know what I'm saying? Or the next installment of Spider-Man is going to be strictly Sony. It won't have nothing to do with the MCU. Who knows? It's a lot of things, a lot of variables in place. So there's that. There's that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Tom Holland, Spider-Man. Is he coming back for the fourth or not? Or no? I think he should. I think he should. I know probably what's running through his head is he does not want to be typecast, but I think that ship has sailed already. You are now the new Hugh Jackman. Tom Holland, you are now the new Hugh Jackman. You Spider-Man. You are Spider-Man. That's it. You Spider-Man, cuz. And ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. So you might as well lean into it. I say lean into it. The best thing to do, if I'm Tom Holland, I would lean into it, and I would figure out a way to progress my character with me. Find a way to progress that Peter Parker character with me. As I get older, Peter Parker gets older. You know what I'm saying? Figure out the storylines to go with that. Mary Jane, Venom, Green Goblin, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, because Spider-Man don't necessarily need the MCU. Spider-Man does not need the MCU. The MCU needs Spider-Man, but Spider-Man does not need the MCU. You know what I mean? The crazy thing about it is all of those Spider-Man movies, these last three, they probably could have worked on their own without a MCU chaperone in those movies. You know what I mean? Peter probably could have held his own without Tony Stark, without what's my man? Nick Fury, without Doctor Strange. He could have held his own. I believe so. The story still, I mean, look at Across the Spider-Verse, right? Both of those. Solo. I mean, other than a whole bunch of Spider-Man in it, but for the most part, solo. Look at the first 3 Spider-Man films that were outside of the MCU. You know, it's critique. People got their critiques on those films, but it held its own without the MCU involved. So Tom Holland got some thinking to do. Take your time, buddy. Don't be in a rush. Take your time. Make us miss you. I think that's what the MCU's problem is. Make us miss you, Tom Holland. But yeah, y'all let me know down in the comments below if y'all want to see Tom Holland come back as Spider-Man. Next. Keep this thing rolling. Daphne King set to reprise her role as X-23 for Deadpool 3. I have no issue with this whatsoever. None. Zilch. Niet. Is that all? This is coming from comicbookmovie.com. Says Logan star Daphne King, rumored to have closed the deal to return as X-23 for Deadpool 3. Earlier this year, rumor did the rounds that the Logan star Daphne King was in talks to play an older take on X-23 in Deadpool 3 before the strikes went underway. And we're now hearing that she has signed on to reprise the role in the upcoming MCU set threequel. Negotiations reportedly resumed shortly after the strikes were resolved, and insider Daniel Rickman is now claiming that his Dark Materials star will appear as Laura in the Merc with the Mouth's next big screen outing. After Keen's acclaimed performance in James Mangold's film, it's generally assumed that she will get the chance to reprise the role down the line. Of course, that was before Disney acquired 20th Century Fox assets in the highly publicized takeover that same year. Keen has previously confirmed that there were tentative talks for her to return as Laura in a future project prior to the Disney deal, and she has been hoping for an opportunity to unleash the claws again in the MCU. Quote, she says, "I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high in case it doesn't happen, but I really do hope it does because I loved playing Laura. She holds a very special place in my heart. She's an incredible character. And to be fair, the whole Deadpool 3 situation really, really made me happy because obviously when Disney bought Fox, I suspected they weren't going to do any more R-rated films. But then greenlighting Deadpool is a great sign for other R-rated movies." I'm all, like I said, I think this is dope. I think it makes sense, but don't waste this character. Don't waste Daphne Keene. Don't waste X-23. Do not just have her show up for a quick cameo and be out. X-23 has her backstory is a tragic backstory. The clone daughter, it's clone/daughter, the cloned daughter. That's how I'm gonna say it like that. The cloned daughter of Wolverine broke free of that science, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Ended up on the streets, prostituting at a young age. Eventually coming across the X-Men, joining the X-Men, you know what I'm saying? That's in the comics. Her first appearance was in the cartoon, what was it? Wolverine and I want to say Wolverine and the X-Men. That was her first appearance. So she is kind of like the DC equivalent of Harley Quinn, right? Harley Quinn was a animated character at first, who then went on to become bigger than her animated side, and she ended up in the comics, and as you see, she's in the movies. This is the same thing that's going on with X-23. Became a fan favorite in the cartoon, went on to have her own comic book, backstory, and everything. So don't waste the character. Please do not waste the character of X-23. So back to the article, it says, "We'd be very surprised if Laura had anything close to substantial part, but if things do pan out, we could potentially see Keen suit up as X-23 in the eventual X-Men reboot. It sounds like a lot of other cameos have been lined up, including several X-Men characters, Storm, Cyclops, Jean Grey among them, and possibly even Channing Tatum and Taylor Kitsch as different variants of Gambit." My bad. That's what it was. Evolution. You're right. You're right. That's it. I knew it was either one of those, X-Men Evolution or Wolverine and the X-Men. I knew it was one, but yeah, it was Evolution. Recent rumor claimed that Liev Schreiber is set to reprise X-Men Origins Wolverine role as Victor Creed Sabretooth. Variants of the Merc with the Mouth also rumored to appear, including Dogpool, since confirmed, Kidpool, Lady Deadpool, and more. The one major return that has been confirmed by the trades is Jennifer Gardner as Elektra, but the Alias alum declined to confirm anything in a recent interview. I don't want to see Elektra. Elektra was horrible. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on Jennifer Gardner as Elektra. Nope, I'm good on it. Victor, Liev Schreiber as Sabretooth, which is one of my all-time favorite X-Men or just Marvel villains in general. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. You know what I'm saying? Just he played the hell out of that role. He did that. Marina Baccarin as Vanessa, Karen Sony as Depender, Leslie Uggams as Blind Al, Rob Delaney, Peter, Brianna Hedderbrand as Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Shalola Katsumi as Yukio will all return as their respective characters, and they'll be joined by franchise newcomers Emma Corrin, The Crown, and Matthew McFadden from Succession, whose roles are still under wraps. I wonder if with them bringing Yukio, well, Yukio was already in there, but will Yukio have a relationship with Wolverine? You know what I'm saying? I wonder how that'll work. Yukio, if I remember correctly, also had a relationship with Storm. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a little something going on. You know, and when I say relationship, who knows? I think her relationship with Wolverine was that, but it's hinted that she also had a relationship with Storm in that same manner. You know what I'm saying? But you know, here's what it is. So plot details remain a mystery for now, but Wade and Wolverine are expected to find themselves trapped in the MCU. A report claimed that Loki's TVA, including Agent Morbius and Miss Minutes, will be involved. We have also been led to believe that Wade's MCU debut will be far more integral to Phase 5 beyond than we first realized. It also seemed like that's a lot going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Deadpool 3 with all those cameos, that's a lot going on. This is gonna be a 2 hour plus movie, right? Because that's a lot of cameos. That is a lot of cameos. That's a lot going on. You know, because you're bringing back the original. Only thing I didn't hear them say was Colossus returning. You gotta have Colossus return. He was a major part, right? But yeah, so I guess Wolverine will be taking the Colossus role over, but everybody else is returning and maybe having Sabretooth there, maybe having Elektra show up. And I guess this is because it's the Fox thing, you know what I'm saying? Only thing we'll be missing is Ben Affleck as Daredevil and the Fantastic Four, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. That'd be crazy if Michael B. Jordan showed up. If Michael B. Jordan showed up, you know what I'm saying, as Johnny Storm, or if Michael B. Jordan and Chris Evans showed up as the Human Torch as Johnny Storm, that'd be wild. And you know what I'm saying, that would make for great comedy. I can see that happening. You know what I'm saying? That would be a Deadpool thing to do. I can see that happening. What else? Or them joking about that crazy whack ass Galactus cloud storm thing. I could see them joking about that. You know, it's a lot of jokes that they can get off based off of how whack some of that Fox superhero stuff was. You know, some of that X-23 whackness, the wackiness in that, the wackiness of the Phoenix saga or Age of Apocalypse. You know, it's a lot of I can see them if they are totally doing a Deadpool kills the Fox universe. This could work. It could work. I just see it as being, it's got to be spread out. It's got to be a pretty long movie. You know what I'm saying? It could be how I'm looking at it, it might have to lead into an MCU film. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is a lot going on. It's a lot. The more I'm thinking about it, this is a lot, man. This is a lot. People are saying this will get Marvel back on track. It'll be their next $1 billion film. Who knows, man? I don't know. I think it's a lot, but it could work. Could happen. I should have called Dre Mack in on this one because Deadpool is his bag. You know what I'm saying? He loved Deadpool. Maybe I should have brought Dre Mack in to come in and talk about this, but yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. That is my time, and I am out. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this X-23. I want to see her go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want to see her do the whole scent, go crazy, berserker rage situation that she does. I wouldn't mind a whole X-23 movie or you know, people who does we got all these Disney Plus series. X-23 Disney Plus series, I think would work. I think it would work. I really do. I think it would work. but it's all about marketing and planning. If you're not planning, because that's the thing, I don't think Marvel planned for a lot of these movies. They just made them. You know what I'm saying? They just made them and thought people was gonna show up to the movie theaters, and people didn't, because you didn't plan for people to, you know what I'm saying? You didn't plan for people not to show up to the movie. That's the whole thing. Marvel got so big that they didn't plan for people to not show up. And now when people are not showing up, film after film, TV show after TV show, they in panic mode because they couldn't see past their nose. They couldn't see the forest for the trees. But it's real easy. Anytime you do movies or anything like this, you have to plan for the adverse reaction. You got to plan for that. Hit these comments before I go. X-23 should be the only character besides Deadpool to survive this movie. Agreed. That would make sense. X-23 and Deadpool survive. Then we can properly put Hugh Jackman to rest as Wolverine, even though I'm hearing rumors that he's going to keep playing Wolverine going forward. But you know, and what you saying that X-23 survives. A whole new universe is created. If I'm thinking about how, you know, Secret Wars and stuff like that. Whole new world. So now we get a whole new MCU. X-23 survives. She is looking for Logan, or this universe is Logan. You know what I'm saying? Or just Logan in general. You know what I mean? Deadpool is still alive because he's Deadpool, and for some reason this dude just can't die. Well, we know the reasons, but you know, he can't die. So Wade is Wade. Wade, X-23. They are now the what's what I'm trying to think of, like the master and sensei type situation. She is more serious toned, you know what I'm saying? And him being the funny guy, I think it'll work. What they call it, the straight man and the funny guy, or whatever they call that partnership dynamic in movies, you know what I'm saying? I think it could work. I think it could work. I wouldn't mind seeing that. You, Mr. YouTube, you right on that. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. But yeah, that's my time, man. That is my time. I appreciate everybody coming, watching Blues News. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Got some other things to do. Remember, Blues House is your house. Stay dope. We out. Peace.